He did what?
He did
Rachel Ray? That's not her name. It was different. Oh no, Kanye did himself. I'm sorry. That was.
you know.
I'm sorry.
What video?
There's Kanye, and then there's Trump, and there's Jay-Z.
How was Jay-Z below Trump?
Because he also blew Trump.
And he doesn't wear fuck ass toupee.
Why is he below Trump? And
Fucking stupid asses. You're welcome. Kanye's the worst.
I wanted to be Method Man when I grew up, so.
I would rather have a conversation with Jay-Z than Trump.
I mean,
I don't want this burnt Cheeto dust on my
burnt Cheeto crust. You heard that, right?
I like how you're blocking out all the negativity.
I am. I'm focused on Jay-Z right now, rocking this video.
Like those overly cooked Cheetos that they don't let leave the factory.
No,
Get
man.
that booty cheddar? He doesn't wipe well?
Yep. That's what he rolls in.
Booty cheddar.
Rolls in. Shakes
You.
Shake. Why are we shaking?
stuff like that.
A little high in here.
I was talking about Jay-Z or Trump. Okay.
Oh, she talking about.
I was halfway through.
Who's that? Is that Tyler, Creator?
He really pumped up. It's like, I need some positive juices right now, y'all. I'm too hot for this negativity. I can see the sky darkening. Oh, I'm so sorry, dog.
That's a terrible job. That's terrible. Hey.
Someone tell me what they're building on Amazon Avenue.
Trap house.
That's a big ass trap house.
Yeah, they're
This is
diversified. It's called
Building
diversified.
that shit like 4 times.
Yep.
It's supposed to be a shopping center. This wall.
Shopping center my ass.
Sit in my ass.
Shopping center for what? Humans? Oh, that's fucked up. Human trafficking. He's too high. Yeah.
I'm watching this video right now.
He got fucked up.
I gotta read it like, it's like information in this video.
Mm-hmm. They're talking about all the entrepreneurs and everything. It's dope.
Talking about the first
The cloth,
black
bro?
anime studio in Japan.
You know it's the cloth, right? Like he a
It's
pastor?
real dope.
A moment of silence for Nipsey Hussle.
Yep.
Entrepreneur.
See, that shit's for like cleaning countertops and glass.
This is my Amazon rag.
You did a good job. I ain't in it.
Lies told to you through YouTube's and YouTube.
You know what? I won't put you in jeopardy.
Consumer in there.
Yeah, Alex, can I get a 500 for lyrics, please?
Yes.
Up, down, circle, circle, dot, dot.
I didn't know we were doing a PlayStation 2.
Just ask Obama.
Up, down, left, right, square, R1.
Yeah, it's actually a lyric from a song.
Unlimited Nitro. Unlimited. I'm just letting people know.
When did they make this? Sounds like they just made it.
They just made
They
it.
made it like maybe a month.
Yeah.
Today?
You guys remember?
It's on the
September
20th.
3rd. Yeah.
Hey, you guys remember black men are important, but also black women are more important because they create black men.
Yep.
Same.
She over looking at you like, yeah, you better say that.
Happy International Women's Day. It's not today, but
This is not Deadpool.
happy almost Labor Day. Every woman's been in labor. Almost everyone's been in labor.
Hey.
That's right.
Hey.
I didn't get you nothing. I'm sorry. Why does insurance go down if...
Yeah, it is. This is why she should be on the podcast. She don't want to be on the podcast.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, pay the bill. That'd be great. That's Petty Eddie. That's his solution.
Why you laughing? Oh, that's him.
Wow.
You are honest. Get my cognac out the drawer. Someone get my yay. Someone get my yay. Someone get my yay. Rusty. It ain't big and bad. He got from A&W.
Are you talking about the glasses?
I remember those were good ones, man.
It's stained yellow though, because he said yak. It's stained.
I'm Patty Bellamy.
No.
Well, that's another thing. I guess that's a new one.
Nappy Petty. Come on.
I'm not in charge of the names. That's
Nippy. How about
Petty
how about
Pendergrass.
Nippy. Nappy.
Nippy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate the little boost.
Well, he high.
He got more little boost than Billy does.
Everybody high.
No.
That would scare me if you actually were able to control his hair one day.
Give it a month. Let it grow.
How fast your hair grows?
My hair grows pretty fast.
Oh, it's gonna be done. It's gonna be like
I'm about to get it ready.
he's gonna be looking like an extra from B2K.
You just know he has to grow it out, so I'm not being a walk on my house with no mercy.
We experienced that once with yeah.
Your cooch.
Jam. Whoa. It sounds offensive to say coot. But said with like a coot.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that a delicacy? I don't know. Is it?
Who the fuck you are?
Like, oh, definitely. We've experienced some stupid people lately.
No, she was from Britain. What is this snickerdoodle?
Fucking TikTok.
It sounds magical.
It smells. No. It's not
But
magical.
you don't know what a snickerdoodle is?
You should
Well,
be
the first time
in
I
the
ever heard what a
podcast.
snickerdoodle was, I remember going, what the fuck is that? It sounds like a disease.
Fire ass cookie. That's what that is.
Sounds like some shit in Disney World. That's what the
Does.
fuck it
It sounds like code for cocaine.
It is.
is it like a Snickers in a pastry? And I was like,
But that would be dope, but it ain't.
cool. But
That's not what it is.
Who are y'all talking about?
Some bitch off TikTok.
Okay.
she was asking all these questions like about America.
It's,
What is?
it's fucked up because now she uses my phone for TikTok because you have to have like a user registered now to be on TikTok. You can't just view videos and not have an account. You have to have an account to like scroll through and waste all your time. They're trying to know who's on it, who's using it. So
Why don't you?
because Microsoft and Walmart want to know who's using it because they're doing the bid. I don't know why Walmart's in that shit, but whatever. Walmart's trying to do that Walmart shit. Nope. You gotta be. I'm not doing it.
Who?
We gonna be in trouble.
Who's Tyler Perry?
They had a shitload of people's layaways.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was stupid.
I don't respect Tyler Perry, but I hate Medea.
Okay. That's it.
I hate the character Medea. No, I was just.
It's not your cup of tea, that's fine.
My dad also.
Yeah, he don't like that.
It's like watching a great director throw in random comedy for no particular reason. That's what it feels like. It just feels kind of left field how he portrays Medea.
I think that like a lot of women more so connect to
feel like
those storylines because he
No,
more
it's-
written for
But
like
it's not Medea, but you don't connect to Medea, you connect to the woman that she's
Right.
talking to.
right.
Yeah.
But
she's
everybody
the same-
has that like aunt though. Like they had a family member who's similar. Who's
Right.
It's like,
You
you
know,
know.
think about comedy for the masses. We don't have that.
Oh, they don't have that. And he's always like the catalyst to like start a conversation between two characters. It's always, they always use Medea to like make somebody resolve and
I
shoot someone
understand,
else.
but,
Or, it's just
it's just weird to me. That's all. It's like it's too.
out of the movie's trash.
yeah. She's like a writing device or a plot device. She's like a
She was
plot
barely
device.
in like what was it? Medea's family reunion, whatever the fuck it was.
The family reunion.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nobody remembers talking
That's the
about.
one that
No.
Kiki Palmer was in.
no, the one that was Angry Black Woman.
Diary of an Angry Black Woman.
Yeah.
No, that was the first one.
Yeah.
The first movie that set it off.
She wasn't. Well,
She wasn't-
in the play. She wasn't in it much at all. But they put more of her in the movie because she
Yeah,
was
it's-
blowing up popularity wise.
It was.
It's okay. We're just not going to talk about it.
Lucha was
You know what's funny? I actually
trash. Trash.
I was like, where's a bunch of young women just wearing slutty clothes? Is this a plot device?
Scottsdale. I'm sorry.
You know
No,
what?
I'm not.
I work in.
For the bars that have bottle service.
Ball services needs to die. Ball service needs to die. It's you start at 100.
Oh yeah, that's
So
right.
big clubs, you paying 300. It's a special. It's a special. Does y'all feel like
Sky
it's
vodka.
It's Scott. Yeah, it's that cheap.
It don't even cost $20 at Fry's.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
I just remember.
$300 for a table and a bottle of Tito's.
I just remember one of my friends wanted bottle
300.
service, and I looked at him.
No,
I was just like,
don't do it.
you know what? I have a better idea. We have good-looking friends. We can have them get you a glass, and they can walk over. This was like, you know, all skimpy like, and you go, woo! And there you go.
It's all about the marketing because if you have people pay to be at the table, and like there's like an unwritten code in these certain nightclubs in certain districts, but like if there's not like at least 2 hot girls, they're gonna like if someone comes in and you like might have booked this shit months in advance, someone comes in and they have way more hot girls and they want a table, they'll boot you first. The ratio of hot girl is
That's true.
because they want
Technology of hot girl was stupid.
yeah, especially in the nightclub industry. 'Cause-
Why?
Especially, well, because they're almost be black.
Pasty bitches.
No,
Why they fly pancake? Why can't they be thick, Latina, curvy? What is
Those
it?
are the ones that get kicked out first.
Yeah, that's
They're
true.
a liability.
No, not well. Yeah, well, they want the white
Certain
girls that want to be thick and curvy
Yeah.
because
So
they
it's
get
like
the
a
white
weird-
girl tendencies. The Jenners and the Kardashians, yeah.
Well, it's weird because like you go to night, you can tell because there's one club that just opened and like a bunch of just like ethnic, just
Oh, yeah.
curves everywhere.
Everywhere.
And then like once they get popular, they start weeding out those girls.
Yeah, they start.
They start bringing
weeding
up the
out-
plastic bitches.
Yeah, it's gonna be plastic.
Every
It's too,
single time.
they say the code is too dark in here. You need to lighten it up. So they switch around the music and everything else. The only place that hasn't done it, and they're extremely successful because they haven't, it has been international in
True,
Scottsdale.
that's
Because
fucking
that's
shit's bomb.
everybody go, like
That was
Floyd
bomb.
Mayweather goes there, like black athletes they go there, black artists they go there, but they're not trying to go anywhere else.
Which one is that one? International.
It's
that the
a
one
it's
that's
an
like-
old town. It's an old town.
But it's like it's not like on the strip. That's the one like kind of undercut.
yeah, it's on the cut. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Well, the strip
I've
has
been
been
there.
extended so many times. It's like there.
yeah. I was
It's like just past the big
You
ass
went there-
El Jefe.
went there a couple times with some of my coworkers, and I was like, "What the fuck is? There's actually a black like."
Oh yeah.
Oh my
They play new records there. They have R&B nights. It's real dope there. Shout out to DJ Freshmaker. He's over there running shit now.
Yeah, he's good.
He's there
He's good.
all the time. He worked with me at AZ100. He's real involved in the black community here, especially in Arizona.
I think like if we had,
Walmart.
oh, what's the difference between Walmart and Target? Oh, the child
Okay, go to Target up the street.
You should be on the
Buy 2 black girls.
podcast.
I see more black people at my Walmart up the street.
Walmart's got more black people.
Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. I was confused what you meant. That's why I meant what you meant by Target.
Nobody knows.
All right. So we here with the new podcast. We live now.
Hey, we've been live for
Oh,
Check this out.
15 minutes. I was just
oh,
letting it go.
hey.
Bullshit.
RokkTalk Podcast.
Yeet yeet.
It's DJ Rokkwilder, Luke Wapo, this is Petty Eddie.
Or then he put on the show, whichever one you want.
Whatever you pick. Need that light, don't touch that.
Don't do it. Oh, she did it. And that's Petty LaBelle.
So I make my wife Kool-Aid and I clean. It's extra. I get hit a lot. It's,
You like that juice?
I don't know what to do anymore. I'm glad I'm not like Lucas's size.
I know. I feel small between y'all.
I don't think she would be with you. She'll be like, I need someone to defend me and him. I can't do this.
No, she'll be like, I need someone to defend me in case it goes down for real. Because usually she's like, I got it. I'm independent.
Oh, it's going
I'm
down.
wrong.
Trust me, I got that too.
It's
going down.
Like,
I'm
you
gonna
don't need
throw
to.
my shoe at somebody. That's gonna really
There we go.
I'm
big ass shoe.
Big ass shoe. It's a tool.
I'll grab something. A table.
Table.
Something.
We have some. I'm
Oh,
talking
wait.
grass top table.
See, you
top.
gotta be big, powerful. You gotta know how to fight, and you gotta be just as fast as me in order to take me out. So if
You
you're
don't
not
have to be
all
just as
those
fast.
things,
No,
then you don't
that's not
be
how
at a
it works.
disadvantage.
That's not how it works.
If you run away and I have something heavy and I throw it real good and hit you in the back of the head, then
See, you'd have to have something heavy, because by the time you go and grab that, like,
That's
now
how it
you
works.
already got two up.
telling you.
See, it took you a minute.
it was right
It
there.
took you a minute.
I thought this
Would have
boost
been done.
So you would knocked out.
So you
If
just
I'm
roll.
DJing, I'm just gonna.
I just did.
You didn't see me go like this when you see, I had you.
Oh no, I have no neck, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. You would have been.
The beard
Couldn't
protects
breathe.
you.
It's got no
The
neck.
beard, the
It
hair
was so
come out
fast
the
you
beard.
didn't see it. See, when you went up, it went in.
Ew.
That's what
Yeah,
she said.
that's what she said.
Nasty. That's nasty. Nasty. Shit. All right. So this is your first time on the podcast. They know I watch it. It's fine. Yeah, one person watching. Okay. It's probably you. It's probably you. But
Yeah, it's my first time.
so it's
Be
been
gentle.
it's been 2 weeks and a lot has happened in 2 weeks. A lot of shit has hit the fan. The biggest one we're gonna talk about last because we gotta get into all kinds of other shit because it's important to everything else. But so one thing that happened lately, I don't know if you saw, Dr. Dre's wife is demanding spousal support. She wants $2 million a month.
Dr. Dre's wife?
Does she have a job?
She's not
This gotta be
disabled, so
like
she
the-
can work, but I don't think she
Which
has a
wife
job.
is this?
His latest wife, I think the one that he's been with for a long time, I want to say.
She was in the Dr. Dre video. You know, the one with Eminem. I need a doctor. That's her, right?
Nah, I'm not saying that. They married in 1996.
Yeah, she is
They,
the one.
yeah,
Footage, yeah.
she's been on forever, but she wants $2 million a month.
$2 million a month?
Yes, a month.
You mean a year?
A month.
A year.
She wants $24 million a year. So divide that
That's
up.
crazy.
That's $2 million a month.
That's crazy.
They filed for divorce like the end of June, and like she also wants $5 million to cover legal like fees. Who are we paying for the ghost of Johnny Cochran for this divorce?
Yes.
How much? How much? It's a like I know he can make it back, but like shit.
Nah, that's a big check.
That's a big check. Like I know you're used to a lifestyle you've been in since like '96.
She used to that lifestyle for sure. She needs all of that.
It's like, man, I would be cool with getting, I'll take $5,000 a month. Take
What if
$5,000
it's the other
a
way
month.
around? What if she made all the beats and he was like, yo,
That'd be
I
some
need
shit.
Oh,
They be
they'd be like,
talking-
oh,
they be talking shit.
he's a
talking
broke
all
nigga.
this
That's
shit.
what I would say.
yeah.
Broke
That was
lazy
the whole
man.
time.
That's what they would say.
There's a woman asking. It's like, oh, it's different. Is it? She don't need all that money. What you gonna do with it?
Live
She's
it
gonna
up?
jump on another nigga's dick, right? Am I wrong?
Probably. I don't know. Probably.
That's why somebody don't do nothing with their life but just, hey, I need all your money.
Yeah, I hate that.
So I guess they tried to do the prenup thing, but she wasn't about it. This was in '96.
She was smart. Not she was smart.
Well, this
Played
is
the
after
long game.
NWA. This is this is probably right before or right after Tupac died. So
Yeah, he died in
there was a lot of
95,
hits
right?
involved there that she didn't want to sign that prenup. Smart, she was smart.
Smart.
Yeah.
But like, ooh. Like their kids is grown. Their kids is grown, pretty much moved on. It's like it's not like it's child support. It's
He's like, yeah, I
spousal
put in my
support. I guess. He like
I
he
guess
busted up. Like Jesus.
Well, I guess it's like, because in probably his busy schedule, she was raising the kids by herself. Probably.
Probably.
So that's a job by itself.
She set up for a retirement fund.
She should have been putting the money away.
She
They
needs
should have had a savings.
She needs the dresses and the shoes.
You lie. You know you lie.
Look.
What else going on in the world?
So that happened.
We should do a segment about bullshit we don't care about that we gotta talk about.
I don't care. Well, I don't care about this Target employee getting fired at Starbucks. You hear about this one? I don't hear about this one. So this Target employee, they work at the Starbucks. So you're not an employee of Starbucks. If
Right.
You're the Target. You're an employee of the Target.
Yeah.
They got fired for making a Blue Lives Matter drink. She put this shit on like TikTok, made a video like tutorial, and like report that was bleach. It said it was like the blood of innocent black men. Within the
She
thing.
went that way with it.
And then she like put blue dye in it. She's like, and then a lot of ice, cause cops love ice. I'm like, yo.
Oh man.
Yeah. Target was like appalled. Like they assumed that she didn't serve to anybody or whatever, but like
The fact that like you just posted this and
it
now went viral.
It went viral, yeah. Like
Man.
with the song saying all I want to do is it was all I want for Christmas is to kill cops, something like that.
Oh yeah.
Kill police
That was
officers.
a song?
I think that
Took it over the top.
Yeah, the song
That
was too
easily
much.
took it over the top. Like, come on.
You could have easily just done like the drink itself.
Just the drink, but with the song
Yeah.
too.
You became really political with the cop killing cops.
Yeah.
Like if you made if
Not
they
shorty
made
out
a
of a
video
job.
didn't like put any commentary over it, probably just say delete that. Delete that.
That's like
What if it's in black man? Like if it's all subtitles or whatever, blue ice. It's like come on, man.
maybe she just wanted to quit her job.
Maybe she did. She want to go down the blaze.
She was like, fuck this job.
She want to make a mark. Fuck these cops. Fuck these pigs.
She upset at the world right now. Fuck these cops.
Probably.
I
Like,
don't go to
don't
work.
I don't go to work.
I've only been home for like 6 months.
Only. Oh, I need more time. Damn that. So that was one thing that happened. I'm like, what the heck?
That's like the Amazon employee that did a video of himself quitting here in Arizona. He left the keys. He was like, hey, y'all come get this car. Y'all come get this bag. These damn packages, I'm done.
He said, fuck that. Oh my.
That shit didn't get robbed.
I mean,
Shit, I heard some stories, some dudes getting robbed like around the hood, bro. You gotta be careful.
yeah.
I
Well,
wanna
shit's getting
Amazon.
hard. The unemployment's gone. Like, shit's going left. Things are reopening and closing again.
Yeah.
Certain things aren't open.
That was around when
Anytime
toilet paper tissue was so scarce.
Oh God. Oh yeah. I believe
Bro,
that.
you know how much toilet paper was delivered though?
You know how much money
A
toilet
lot.
paper was?
It was
For 3 months?
that shit was
Crazy.
up there.
Somebody was like, hey, I just want 4. Like, yeah, okay, cool, that'll be $30.
Price
What?
gouging. Price gouging, bitches.
Yeah, everybody. People were getting people on Amazon and eBay and shit, raising prices on it.
My mom tried to order one, and she was like, it's gonna take 3 months to get it. She goes, no, got to go on luck. Better scout.
You getting that shit from India?
That's what it said. It said, like, we'll be here in 2 to 3 months.
Damn.
And like, it was that stock home back, and I was like, excuse me?
And I knew how people were getting around though. Cause remember when it was all sold out and you couldn't get none, but some people were still. Bro, you have no idea how much was delivered from when it was backed up to like there's none. People were still getting delivered packages of toilet tissue, so they use their business accounts. Get
That's the thing,
around.
you get around that weight.
Yup.
I got business. We need toilet paper. We got employees and shit. Yeah, there was people was cutting through line. They didn't give a shit. I need to wipe my ass. Don't wipe your ass on your dog. That's all I gotta tell you.
You have like all those racks at your house?
Somebody.
You got old shirts? You
Wrap
white,
your shit.
like you white, throw it in a plastic bag, white, and then you toss that shit away.
If they had a baby, they probably reusing the baby diapers to wipe their shit.
See, that's smart. Grab some Depends. And like when the baby poops, you poop. Unified, the whole
Yeah,
family.
but at the same time, what are you doing? I have a compost bin in the backyard. We're gonna fertilize this land. That's what we're doing. We're gonna shit in the bucket outside. degrading. I don't give a fuck. We're in a pandemic.
Hey, for a minute there, that's how it looked.
It was looking bad. It was looking not good.
They was scared, like, damn, what don't I know how to do this? We'll be able to survive.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was depressing.
Go back out to the fields, y'all.
Like, what are you
Hey,
doing?
didn't Trump want us to go build that wall? I'll go do that now.
I don't build no goddamn wall. For what? They don't even want us in the country.
No, they don't. They're like, y'all Americans. Mira, no.
No, say no.
Go back to your country.
What's wrong with him? He's mute.
Y'all know how to make the food. Go.
No, I'll just put on the Wakanda accents, right? All of us will do it.
Excuse me.
Yo, shout out, man. Fucking Black Panther is gone.
Yeah, we gotta get
Early
that.
demise.
So Chadwick Boseman, he passed and like
The most shocking one
it
possible.
was last Friday. Nobody knew he had like colon cancer, but like
That was
people were
literally out of nowhere.
His crew, like whoever his crew was,
Yeah.
his family's close friends. Shout out to them because they didn't say
Yeah, they
nothing.
kept it under wraps. Not even
Nothing.
Marvel, like
Disney didn't know.
nothing.
No,
Like,
the thing is, like, Marvel didn't know.
yeah, they didn't know.
No one knew besides like close personal friends and probably his like agent
His agent, yeah,
and like
that's it.
manager. Like that was it.
And his
Yeah.
trainer, maybe.
Yeah, and
It
like,
makes you think though, like if something comes out from somebody's camp or something, like that shit was leaked intentionally.
Yeah, because that was like but when it happened, everyone's like, "Oh, that makes so like he lost so much weight." Like was it
Recently,
Yeah.
People were talking about, oh, is a film he's working on?
Yeah.
Like, we was
And then,
talking
like-
shit. Didn't realize.
Like I was just like I remember looking at the pictures. Like he kind of looks like he's really sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was during COVID, so I was like, "Oh, he's probably really sick. He could get better soon or something."
If he
Whatever,
got
yeah.
COVID too on top of it, I swear.
That's
I swear. What come New Year's Eve, we're all gonna like flip the biggest middle finger at 11:59 for like a full 60 seconds.
Yeah, bro.
Yo.
We don't need a big pause.
Fuck 2020.
agreed. Fuck 2020.
I think
Yeah.
I think everyone in my house agreed that at midnight on New Year's Day, like when the ball drops, we're yelling Jumanji to get out of this shit. Like 3, 2, 1.
Damn it, Kevin Hart.
Jumanji! We're gonna yell it in the backyard. I don't. This year, it doesn't even feel real. It feels
It's
like
Kevin Hart and
Narnia.
The Rock's fault.
I just. That movie's good. I like that movie. So it's fine. But like, so all this happened with Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
There's gonna be like another like film project that he like just finished. That's coming out on Netflix
Good.
in a few months. I need to watch the Spike Lee joint he did.
That was dope. That was actually a
was.
really good movie. The his totality of being in the film was basically flashback scenes
Yeah.
and the beginning when they're young and fighting in the Vietnam War.
Right.
They go into a mission where they're
There's a dark nigga here. Nigga, it's 9:30.
she getting a booty call.
The nigga bring me ice cream. Hope you twist your ankle, bitch.
We're professionals.
But the movie
We ain't got no sponsors, and if you did, they know what's happening here.
the movie is about the team, like the team of military guys.
Like Buffalo Soldiers
Platoon.
type thing.
Yeah, but they go and track down this helicopter that was shot down in somewhere in Vietnam, and it was full of gold medal bars.
Don't tell us too much, man.
Oh, sorry,
Don't tell us too much.
it's probably late.
What's up? Bring us no ice cream. Bring us no ice cream. You and your loud ass shirt. That's all my wife. She yelling all the time. Loud ass shirt wearing. It's here. Let me tell you something. I'm okay. Sing something. Go ahead. Go ahead and hum something. Go ahead.
We are gathered here today.
Yeah. Loud. What? It got real action.
Hey, 21 Bridges was good too, though. He did.
21 Bridges was dope.
Oh, good.
Message
Actually,
from the
watch it.
King is also on Netflix.
I need to
that
see
one
that
was
one.
dope. he pretty much like knocks out a whole army of dudes with like a necklace, like pretty much a chain with the cross on it. He pretty much kills people.
You know what I just noticed? If it was on Netflix, I refuse to watch it.
Why?
It's because
It's Tiger King, isn't it? That bitch Carol Baskins, isn't it?
Hey, you know she's
no,
going to dance on the stars?
no good.
I saw that shit. I don't even want to watch because it looks like shit, but people are gonna watch because it's gonna be a train wreck.
Yeah.
It's gonna be
Nelly's gonna be there too,
it's
right?
gonna be a dumpster
Nelly?
fire. Yeah, Nelly.
What is Nelly doing? Nelly, you stop playing around. Just make some music, bro.
Why?
Why? He getting that ABC money, that Disney money.
For what?
From Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah, you get paid for that.
One season? Come on now.
The longer you're in it, the longer you're on
He
the
can make
show,
more
the
money
you get paid.
put out an album.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. His last album was.
He need to get back in his producing bag.
It was bad. Don't do it.
No, the reason why I don't watch Netflix movies is because, like, at some point during the original, like, it gets wonky.
A little?
Put it like a lot of Netflix original movies just don't have a like Bright. Like the movie Bright was really good.
Yeah,
but like when you watch it, it's really just convoluted.
Yeah.
And everything that happens in it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like if you actually like break down what's happening in the movie, it's like, okay, start with a cop
Yep.
who has a partner who's an orc. Now the orcs orcs, right?
Sure.
Anyway,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
orcs. So like
Goblins.
yeah, so anyway, like they're seen as bad people because a dark elf, an elf, told them to do some stuff. But the other elves are rich and powerful, and all the orcs live in like the ghetto because they were told to do something, and they're all bad. But
It
the
seemed like they
elves-
were trying to force so much of what the current feel was in, like, you know, our reality into, like, let's talk about everything in our reality, but let's super magnify it in this fantasy world.
But also the Alamo happened, slavery happened, and everything else in our history happened.
Everything else happened, but then we have this extended universe with the dragons and orcs.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
orcs
Shit.
are the worst thing that happened, and we didn't unify against the orcs. We still fight with someone.
I don't know what the hell.
And fairy lives don't matter. Apparently, there's just a lot of like convoluted things. Also,
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of the movies are forced. They do a better job with series development.
I think it would be better as a series.
Yeah.
I'll watch it like a 6-part
Oh,
series.
definitely.
Oh yeah, especially if they got Will Smith to do it. Like you can shoot it as a film, but pretty much everything you like film put on tape is gonna be in the show.
Yeah.
You could do. They could do like the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian is dope. Season 2 is coming.
The
Can't
Witcher.
wait. Next month.
The Witcher's dope.
Witcher's dope.
Who's
Yeah,
in
I
Witcher?
seen it.
Isn't
Henry Cavill, Superman.
I didn't even know it was him at
Someone
first.
said.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I was
Jason
like, yo,
Momoa,
the
okay.
woman got doing this character looks just like the Witcher. It looks just like that's Henry Cavill.
Can do. That's why they
he's
had
a
the
nerd.
CGI his mustache.
He's a nerd.
It's good to be a nerd sometimes.
No, like, did you know the reason why he didn't pick up the first like 3 different times? Like, DC called him and said he was going to play Superman because he's playing World of Warcraft. He
Oh,
just
he's
didn't,
for real
he didn't
nerd.
pick up the phone because he was playing a video game. Because he's a nerd. He built his own like PC gamer.
Oh, that's cool,
And,
man.
like, yeah, he's a huge nerd that everyone wants to fuck upon.
You're like,
No.
Not everyone. You know.
There's some stuff. There's some franchises that I feel like if Netflix was like they became a big player, like imagine if Universal and like Viacom they like bought Netflix. Like some of their hit like franchises, if they like rebooted them into like series.
Here's my thing. Reboot failed series.
Yeah.
okay, so on this subject, I was listening to Jaleel White on a podcast talking about
Yeah.
that. He has an idea to pitch, not to reboot the Family Matters, but to do a series of the kid who is playing Family Matters. So like that, you know, that
So
the
it's-
third
So like third
Point of view?
person of like him
being the
becoming
character
him. So
of
kind of like
Earth
Everybody
Like
Hates
Jump,
Chris,
yeah.
but more like autobiographical.
Yeah, of like everything because he has stories like they were crazy. He was telling me.
I believe it. You know what?
Tell my story.
You know
He
when
went to
that
Michael
shit came out?
Michael Jordan's Space Jam set, playing basketball. Stories.
dope.
Yeah.
Like they've done so many like biographical kind of like documentary like or drama like documentary crossovers where they are dope. They could do it if they want to.
Yeah.
It's all about who's gonna put the money up.
He was talking about Eddie Winslow was driving at like 13, 14, driving. I mean, he was a big kid.
Yeah, so he reached the pedals.
Yeah.
He
He called him. He was like, "Hey man, he driving me on my date." He's like, "Does she got a friend?"
Yeah. But like imagine if like The Last Dance was on ESPN. Imagine if they did like a series like about Michael Jordan going from college, becoming a Chicago Bull, like the formative years. They do like a 4-season thing out of it, and they go through different seasons. Yeah, like All American.
Yeah, it's all you described All American.
Yeah, same thing. But Michael Jordan.
It was basketball. So
Yeah, it's basketball. So it's different.
Completely different.
Hey, did y'all?
We need to be in
Hey, speaking of All American, did y'all see that whole thing where, like, in the last season, where it led up to him going back to Crenshaw High School, the coach?
Oh my!
And then,
God.
like, homie's going back to Crenshaw to play again.
Yeah.
And all that back to it.
I was like, that makes the most perfect sense for a drama.
Yeah. Like, we saw this coming.
Yeah. Where else he was gonna go? He had nowhere else to go.
But shit.
What's
So
this?
like,
What was that?
oh, that was Facebook. Looking at
We live on Facebook?
we're on Facebook and YouTube. I'm on that Restream.
Restream.
Okay.
Ever since the pandemic, a bunch of other DJs and people that were in like the event industry, they started getting into podcasts, live stream broadcasting, video, stuff like that. So a lot of us just hacked the system with figuring out how to stream to multiple channels at one time.
I'll check this out. I'm about to post on multiple channels at one
There
time.
you go.
Show you how we do this marketing
Because if
over
you're on
here.
Facebook, you can comment. We can like reply to questions and whatever, and get your perspective or perception.
Dealing with real professionals here.
Hey, y'all see that Steve Nash is gonna be in
He's gonna be coach for the Brooklyn Nets. You see
Brooklyn
that?
Nets. Yeah, Steve
Steve
Nash.
Nash, Coach Nash.
Yeah, he's gonna be
Nash.
coaching Durant, Kyrie Irving. He used to work with Durant on
that could be
Warriors.
a solid. It could be a solid.
Hope the
city.
sun's on you, dick. What are you doing?
You don't want to come back here. There's so much trauma tied to Phoenix for him.
Oh, yeah, true. Okay. Yeah.
So he ain't coming back here. That's why he left in the first. He said, "Fuck, I can't. 1, fuck this heat. 2, fuck this bitch." He left. He ain't gonna do that. But like, if it didn't go down like that, I could definitely see him like if he came back to like Phoenix and whatnot. But
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's still here. Thanks, bitch. But yeah, so Brooklyn, they're shaping up some stuff over there. Like they can take over the spot for the New York team over the Knicks, and the Knicks have been a thing forever. I remember that movie Eddie with Whoopi Goldberg, and she was like coach for the Knicks, and that shit was funny. But
I forgot about that movie.
yeah, but the Knicks they haven't been doing nothing. And Stephen A. Smith be mad as hell. Stephen A. Smith be pissed off at the Knicks. It's so funny to watch him rant about them. Shit, I'm looking forward to it.
My brother, David, he's a stand-up comedian. He does like one of the most spot-on impressions of Stephen A. Smith.
When is he coming to town? He needs to be on the podcast.
It's in town.
No, when is he coming back?
Back?
We need to schedule things.
I don't know.
We're professional Negroes here.
You should probably hit him up. You have this information.
I don't know when you just randomly coming over to.
No, that's what I mean.
to
Just
the
hit him up
summer?
one day. Be like, yo, we have a podcast happening. Come hit
No,
us up.
because I figured stuff out. So if we wanted to do Zoom, I can do that.
That's what I mean. Just hit him up. Who told me now?
We'll do Zoom.
Zoom.
No, this is not. This is
Zoom,
not
zoom,
Xenon.
zoom.
This is not Xenon. Go
Zoom,
to
zoom,
Perception.
zoom.
Is that what that is?
See that? I thought you were gonna go into the show. Come on and zoom. Come on and zoom.
Pablo. The fuck was that, Pablo?
Every
Every time. It was like gaming shit.
He was. It looked like he was drinking something.
I was
Shit.
drinking before
So like, all this is happening. A ton of news came out. Loud nigga with the loud shirt. So everything with DC went down. I'm hyped. Robert Pattinson got tested positive for coronavirus, so.
Is it The Rock too? See The Rock?
The Rock, his whole family got it. And they've been self-isolating for months. They don't know how the hell they got it.
Because he went to The loud sounds. He went to loud sounds? No, he went to...
Let me tell you something.
He said,
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Nope. That's a no. That's a mute.
No, it's weird, because, like, that is weird. That means someone went out. Someone snuck out. Someone was just like,
the only adults in the house are literally him and his wife.
They probably went to, like, get groceries or some shit like that. But it's Rock, so.
It's shitty, though, because they got, like, a little girl. They just recently, I think they recently had twins. They have twins, and they have a little girl, so they're, like, young going through it.
True,
but they said it was worse for him and his wife.
Yeah, because the older you are, the weaker.
It's not like he doesn't take care of himself either. So it's like
he doesn't, but I also feel like his workout regimen probably fucks him up a little bit.
It probably makes him real tired, and he has to like, get all his electrolytes and everything back and be good. But shit, so that's a thing. That shit's. That's why I'm gonna cuss if like some comes out. And like it said, oh, Chadwick Boseman also died of complications with coronavirus. I'm like, bitch. It's
but technically though, like that's what they probably would have put, like because you seen all the reports coming out of people who have died from other illnesses, but they say it's all COVID.
They say it's all COVID, but like 96%.
It's not the same. But it's like
he's like the first person that I've heard of somebody dying, and they say like not has unrelated COVID.
I know, right? Like the whole year, you got COVID. You died.
He probably did have COVID. It probably fucked his immune system up. He probably had it, but it wasn't like. What killed him was the cancer.
It probably sent him in a downward spiral. Yeah. That'd be sad.
He had it, but he didn't die from it. I mean, that's the difference. Like the person died with COVID.
It didn't help him for shit. Yeah. Especially if he was going through like chemotherapy and whatever else. Because that and then coronavirus being sick, because you'll be sick and it'll want you to be bedridden and you'll drop weight like that, which could be a reason for why he looked the way he looked when you last did that post. Then he deleted it and everything else, but.
Wasn't people making fun of him? I was like, y'all for real?
That shit was not cool. That shit was not cool.
For real? Right?
So like all this happening, Marvel didn't know, Disney didn't know. So Black Panther 2 is supposed to come out in May 2023. So you have roughly 3 years, but people are like, what are they gonna do? Disney, what are you gonna do? They're like, we're not planning this sequel right now. We're grieving.
Yeah.
Fuck off. They didn't say that, but they wanted to say it.
No, my thing is like also they already have a person to take over the mantle anyway. If you guys watch the movie, see what happens when you have like a bloodline, right? So
a what?
You have a king.
A what?
Right? Bloodline. Bloodline. His bloodline.
Is that a drink?
No, it's the world bloodline. You know?
I don't do drugs.
Okay, maybe. His sister is the next one to be the Black Panther.
Yes.
Okay, that's true though, but like,
why? Okay,
what's a lot of storyline to be had?
If they were gonna do it, they would have done it like at the end of this.
Like that's like maybe 3 movies.
See, that's the thing I don't understand. Okay, so you have what's the storyline for Black Panther? Because it's open and shut in the first movie.
Well, no, they're talking about they're gonna explore the Storm and his marriage, so like they're gonna start their relationship.
What Storm? She wasn't in them.
She wasn't in them. That's all rumors.
They were introduced her. She was gonna be casted into the next movie.
But that's what I mean though. Like it is. But you guys thinking like if he was alive, these are the steps that would happen.
Yeah.
The first movie's literally open and shut.
Yeah, it's open and shut.
By the way. It was like, they're like, oh, you guys could have helped us out during all the slavery shit. Yeah. Oh, no, wait, you're right. Open and shut. That's it.
The first one, they made it so if it didn't blow up, it could have been a one and done, we're good. Kind of like the Black Widow movie was going to be, in theory. Like, it could have been one and done, cool, it was great, we're going to use him in ensemble movies, whatever else. But it blew up, like, we are doing at least 2 more of these bitches.
Yeah. So, like, his sister stepping up for the mantle is perfectly fine, because the storyline that he had was really a really good opener closer.
Yeah.
It really set him up. It really set him up to be the most powerful human being on Earth.
Yeah, we just won't get to see him flex, sadly.
Yeah, because in the comic books, he's able to go against Thanos and almost beat him. And I mean, without anybody else. Just him and Thanos face to face, he can get him.
Well, he did now.
So like,
they're gonna have to like talk that in and like, you know, work that in. If they decide to go with you know, taking her as the new mantle and
because all she has to do is just drink the fucking powder thing and
They would
could have been doing that. Like,
they would probably write it out very well. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if like Ryan Coogler, like
Cooler.
Yeah, he was was writing it out, and they were gonna start prep like this month, but nothing happened. So like he has time to write out a solid story that makes sense, and they have, you know, the explanation, and they move it toward like she becomes Black Panther, and then she has this big challenge that she has to like prove herself as the Black Panther and new ruler.
But here's my thing.
Wakanda.
The first movie is all about that, right?
It's all about that.
The Black Panther. So like you just. What they should do is just already have her, because technically she's not a queen, she'll still be a princess. Because her mom's still alive.
Oh, yeah.
She'll still be a princess.
But that diverges away from the actual comics so much.
No, it doesn't, because I can prove you wrong on that, because I had a full 5 years of her being Black Panther.
But no, that's like after he like
he went in a coma. He was in a coma.
If they put that in,
and then they came out of the coma, they were both Black Panther.
It was pretty dope.
Yeah,
it was pretty dope.
So I mean,
I remember that one too.
So like, it's not diverging, and also it's a movie franchise.
But like, no, the divergence is like the point where he becomes the king. So now the queen, who no longer was the head throne, or you know what I'm saying, like the one who ruled the throne. It would like have to, that the storyline would have to change. Like she'd have to go back to rulership if you're saying that the princess has to now work her way up to.
She can still have her be a queen, and her being a warrior princess is perfectly fine. It works in the whole entire dynamic of like warrior princess, like that. It's like
that shit was dope.
Yeah, like she works with all the warriors, like how he did, and like, but she's also just as smarter. She's smarter than Iron Man. So she's able to like do all these other things, other aspects. So she's able to get someone's ass, but also be like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that.
I think I agree with you. Like I think that eventually it was gonna happen like that.
Yeah, but it's cool to happen sooner.
I'm just sadder that like, man, I don't get to see this relationship built with Storm. I don't get to see him, you know, do more fight scenes.
That was the most forced thing in comic books I've ever seen in my life, by the way.
But it was iconic.
Wow.
Because you have these two powerhouses, you're joining from one side of the Marvel realm to the other side with the X-Men, and you just...
It made it, like,
They can still do that with established characters.
But now, the other thing, too, was, like, they were going to go into more of a spiritual thing. Like, I guess they were trying to somehow bring Killmonger around. Like, that's the theories that fans create.
That's a terrible idea.
But it works. But it works from the comics.
Yeah, that's my wife's fault.
It works from the comics where they go into the spirit realm all the time.
They never said he died.
Yeah.
He just laid down on the ground. He just like.
If we're being technical about it, he still had the herb in his system.
Yeah. He can still be alive.
My wife was like real serious about that shit. Like, he ain't dead. Okay.
Do you think that like technology though, like that they could pull it off, kind of like keep him in the spirit realm if they do, kind of make it seem like he passed? And then
but he doesn't. People want him to come back to be Black Panther.
Yeah.
And that's my main problem.
And that's the same challenge with Iron Man. But Iron Man's dead on camera or on film. He's not dead in real life.
But that's the problem is that they don't want to see a woman be Black Panther. It just boggles their mind.
Yeah.
They don't want someone to be like, hey, she's actually in the movie. He even says that she's gonna be better than him.
Yeah.
Because she's smart. She made all of the suits even for her dad at one point. So like she's really capable of being a better Panther than he will ever be.
Well, let's think about it. You know how threatened white Hollywood gets when a regular woman, you know, like trumps, like a white woman trumps a white man. How about that?
The old guy.
Yeah. So imagine, you know, a black woman
who's like 15 now, 16, something like that.
A black woman takes over the mantle of, you know, Black Panther. The biggest franchise that was like going to be a one and done. Mm-hmm. And it's like, give you know, a role model to black girls, black women that isn't a singer or a dancer or a rapper.
She's a scientist.
Saying that you can be smart as hell and kick ass at the same time. That's going to be, if they do that, it's going to be ballsy, and Ryan Coogler is definitely the guy to pull it off.
It's going to be different than, Can we talk about Captain Marvel real fast? Like the movie.
Captain Marvel?
Yeah. The movie. Okay, I like the movie.
It was good.
If you take away certain dialogue, like the fact that she's a woman, I didn't care. Like, you're a fighter
I don't
pilot.
know why they have to keep bringing that up. I don't
It's the same thing with Supergirl. Like, Supergirl, the first episode.
It's checking off though that corporate checklist of women empowerment and
make sure y'all know she's a woman. She sits down with
Okay,
the
so
right?
So I was watching Supergirl, the first episode. Okay, so let me paint this picture for you. It's her first time out on the show. Her sister, who's second in charge to a black man, who's surrounded by other women of different colors and ethnicities and ages, who are also agents, well-trained, and he trusts to go on the field. His exact words were, she shouldn't be out on the field. And his sister says, why? Because she's a girl? And my only thing I know,
Like, that's not what I fucking
you know what? The next line should have been no, because no one trained her to do anything. She's just doing it.
She's doing it.
That's dangerous. You can literally crack holes in the earth. And that's what I felt about Marvel, like Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel was like she's well trained and all this other stuff, but like, oh, she's a woman, so she doesn't know how to do anything.
Like, we don't need to make that the main plot point shit.
Yeah, like, Nick Fury didn't treat her like that. He just didn't know who the fuck she was.
Like, who the hell are you? Where'd you come from? Why do you have these powers? And what is happening?
Because what movie was I watching where that wasn't the case too? Like, have you guys seen Project Power?
Yeah.
That movie was all about black girl power, and it was beautifully done in like the most secret fucking way possible.
Yeah,
like,
they didn't keep saying it. They just
because like the cop was like, hey, you shouldn't be doing this, but I'll let you do it just so you stay safe. And then Jamie Foxx was like, stop doing stuff, and she's like, okay. But also, I saved your life every single time.
Right.
So,
like, I think
I get what you're saying.
So the thing with, Black Panther, if Shuri becomes, the Black Panther, I feel like Ryan Coogler's like, we're not gonna just pin this like, oh, she's a woman thing. They'll probably be like, you are still technically a child thing.
I know, I don't think it's gonna be that because
Maybe
they're training their kids.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, because that was kind of an argument.
Warriors in their country.
Right.
Or women.
Well, that's one thing I learned from the first Black Panther when M'Baku was like, you put your technological advancements in the hands of a child, because like, he points right at you. And it's real serious that it's her. So like, if that's like a thing with like more of like the elders, like she wasn't trained to be ruler, she's not done with training. If they make that part of the movie where she's like going through it at like a
instead of being sexism or ageism.
Yeah, it's like you need to go through this, and this, and you're gonna watch her struggle, and then 30 minutes in, we have like we can still do.
They gotta make that make sense too, though, with M'Baku not challenging the throne.
Yeah,
I don't think he's going to out of respect though. I think one of those weird things. It's like he actually likes them though.
Yeah.
Well, he respects them.
He respects the Black Panther because he was the first king to come to visit that side of the tribe.
They didn't just cast him away and not treat him like anything. So it might become a thing where I trust the writing team and how they'll handle it, especially with this climate politically and like and everything that happened. They will handle this very carefully, and they're probably gonna rewrite this thing at least 3 times.
You know what I want them to do? It would be really cool. It's like have them have a scene where she's like breaking down. It's like they're right. I'm a child. A lot of people just die. Like,
what if they use CGI? What if they use CGI and a voice modulator make it sound like him?
No. What? No. Let him rest in peace. I think. Everyone.
What if they do that too? Let him rest in peace. What if they we just gotta.
No, to them that's not how that works. I bet you 10 out of 10 that's not gonna work. Because he finished the voice for What If. He finished most of the lines.
They did the What If animated series, so like.
Yeah, so he's finished the voiceover for that.
Like if they want to like make it like a tribute thing where like she's in this big like ridiculous boss battle at the end or whatever, and like she hears him speak to him and say something that helps her get the win over the villain. That could be a cool thing to do. That's like not disrespectful because. With everything that happened with Star Wars,
I was thinking Star Wars too.
Like, what are we doing? Like she died like before. Technically, like right after
the ending
or
of Star Wars was weird.
Because it was sadly she died like before the Last Jedi came out, And like, she was in the last 2 movies. And I was like, okay, all right.
She died after.
I swore it was after The Force Awakens, but before The Last Jedi when she passed.
But she finished filming.
Who passed?
She finished most of the.
Okay,
stuff
so you
for-
finished.
Talking about Carrie?
Yeah, okay, for sure.
Yeah, she died in the last movie.
Yeah.
Her
In real life-
character died.
Her character died in the last movie. Yeah.
Well, in real life, she died in between productions.
Wow.
But like her daughter was playing her, CGI parts. That was her daughter playing.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You know the girl who's by her bedside when she's dying. That's her daughter in real life.
Oh,
And I thought that was like
That's
one of those moments
like
where you're sitting there watching. It's like, oh, why would y'all do
it's
that?
like when you
Wait,
don't know,
that's not the same
but
girl
when you
from,
know, it makes it even more.
Yeah.
That's not the same girl from Scream Queens, is it?
Which one?
I don't know.
'Cause I'll just remember one.
I think so. Oh.
All right, hold on. Who's watching this? Renika's watching, and we got EDK, Nod Records.
I wonder if they like us.
This
I
one
don't know.
right here.
People checking in, people watching, but like, so that could be the thing with Black Panther too. If they write it right, it'll be dope. It'll be dope.
I think so. Yeah.
Sure. I never watched.
Scream Queens is a good show.
It was.
Because the funniest moment was when the dude with no arms tried to climb up the ladder.
What? I'm sorry. What?
Okay, so there's a part where so in the beginning of the show, someone gets his arms cut off by the serial killer, right? Okay, so later on, he's trying to run away from the same serial killer, and he's running up. He's like trying to get up the ladder, and then trying to up the ladder, and he's just getting killed, but you can't help but laugh at the logic behind it. It was such a great build. Because he was still trying to act like he had arms for a couple episodes. Like he was trying to catch the ball, trying to eat food. And so he keeps forgetting he doesn't have arms. He's not used to it.
He's not used to
So when he runs
having
up to a
arms.
ladder, he's trying to climb. Oh no.
So okay, Scream
Yeah.
Queens.
It's the first season's pretty funny. I'm not sure about the second season. So.
Let's assume it's funny.
Yeah, so.
Let's
Did
assume.
you see the Scream one?
Scream Queens.
Like just regular Scream.
Yeah, I saw that one too. That was.
What you think of the newer one where it had like Tiger in it and shit?
I haven't seen it this season.
It was like Keke Palmer was in it, I think.
Keke Palmer was in Scream. She was in both of them? She was in Scream Queens, I know that much.
Yeah, she was in Scream. I'm trying to think, maybe. I know Tiger for sure was in the last season. He had like a little small role.
I watched the first season of Scream and I was like, oh, this is turning into.
Kiki Palmer was in that one?
She was in Scream Queens.
Okay.
I don't know if she was in Scream.
Oh, speaking of Kiki Palmer, so she's gonna be in the Proud Family reboot on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So she's playing like it's a brand new original character. She's gonna be like a socially active, like
Keke Palmer.
an activist, like
Keke Palmer.
pretty much Kiki Palmer. Like she's gonna play pretty much herself in the show, and it's gonna be Penny Proud's like a little older. I think they're gonna do like maybe her senior year in high school, or she's gonna be going into college. So kind of like grownish, whatever. But it's gonna be the Proud Family. It seems like that's gonna be a thing where they butt heads and they eventually become friends. But like we've lately everybody's like rediscovering the black renaissance of television that we had in the 90s and 2000s.
You know what?
And people are talking about reboots for this and this.
Okay.
People want to do a reboot for Moesha. Like The Parkers is going to be on Netflix.
What they need to do? You know what they need to do? Taina from Nickelodeon.
Yep. I need my cousin Skeeter
That one too.
on
but
Netflix because Netflix is
Taina
Nickelodeon.
was like, remember Q Jackson, VP?
Oh, God.
That
yeah.
was a Latina. That was like, yo, this show was great, and it got canceled for no reason, just for no. It was such
Okay,
a
I wasn't tripping. She was in season 3.
Oh,
It was like a whole different cast, different storyline.
Oh, hell, for the Scream, so Kiki Palmer was. Okay.
okay. I didn't
Scream
know that.
season 3.
Keke Palmer is an interesting character in real life
Yeah, she is.
because she'll be like having fun and stuff, like on Instagram, and all of a sudden she goes through like a rant, for like 10 minutes
Yeah.
about like.
She's like trying to have fun, and then like some shit happens, and then she's like, I'm ranting about this.
Yes, I need people to understand what's happening in the world,
Yeah.
and I enjoy that.
I respect, because she's not like she goes back and forth on her views and whatnot, but I respect it. And like, with everything happening, like this could be a big launching point for, because when everything happened with George Floyd and the resurfaces of Black Lives Matter movement, the big thing is like representation, ethnicity, culture, like showing all the cultures and ethnicities that we have in America, letting that be shown in media and everything else. So people are talking about a reboot from Moesha. People are excited for Girlfriends to be on Netflix.
They can start with Girlfriends.
One-on-One, they're ready for that to be on Netflix. The Parkers is coming. My Wife and Kids is coming to something.
No, okay.
They're doing. Okay. Well, a lot of those are coming back, but they're not talking about reboots for those. No,
we don't need reboots.
You know why they do reboots? Built-in audience.
Okay, you know what they need to start doing? Reboots.
They're gonna keep doing reboots.
Okay, but live action reboots. What about? I want to see the Static Shock, Jaden Smith.
Okay, so. Okay, so DC. If you didn't watch DC fandom, which was like 28 hours of me just going.
There was so much they announced, and I was looking forward to so many of it.
This is like childhood me going to Comic Con.
They pretty much said fuck Comic Con had their own thing.
That's what they should. That's what everybody should do. Is what they've been doing since quarantine started, which is like these video chats. Because to pay money to watch people that inspire you is ridiculous. Yeah. But so DC announced that they're going to do Milestone Media again. They're gonna try to take that.
Which is a black owned.
Yeah, which is the original black owned comic book. Mm-hmm. And then DC was like, "Oh, you guys are doing great. We're gonna snatch that up and then
put it down."
But also, we like Static Shock. Make that a TV show. So anyway, they're also making a Static Shock movie in production.
What did you say?
They're making a Static Shock movie.
It's live action or animated?
It's live action.
Jaden Smith's not gonna be in it though. You know why? He's old now.
He's old now.
Here's the thing, and also I want someone to actually act in that Jaden Smith.
Who?
Just to clarify.
If you had to cast somebody for Static Shock, a young black actor, maybe undiscovered, maybe someone that we kind of know, but hasn't had like this big blow up mainstream like thing, who would you pick?
I don't even know, man.
I'll let you marinate on that.
Mine is Jaden Smith. Like
that's rumored anyway. That's just a rumor from like 2005.
But when ever since he had his dreads, like that's what it was.
Yeah, but like he can't act.
Can we
please talk about? Come on, about Karate Kid.
Jackie Chan, you mean acting through it, and
I don't want to do this, man.
You be a kid.
Yeah, he was.
He
played himself really well.
He didn't play himself at all. He played us.
Man, he did that kick though. He learned how to do them fight scenes.
Here's the thing: like Jaden Smith should stick to what Jaden Smith does well, which is actually just doing random stuff really well. Besides acting, stay away from acting.
Did you hear his album?
Actually, no, but I heard bits and pieces of it.
It's different. Yeah.
It's fine.
He's good at, I don't know, like, if he studied philosophy, I would love to go to one of his TED Talks. Because it just seems like he'll say something like, that sounds ridiculous, and you think about it, oh, crap, he's not wrong. Oh, man, he's really not wrong. Because he's not.
He was light years beyond his age.
What else was coming out?
What else coming out?
I know who I would cast as Static Shock. Who? So, Caleb.
All right, Static Shock, and then Miles Morales.
I already know who I would cast as Miles Morales, and it'd be the same guy that voiced him, but he is like black.
Yeah.
Miles Morales is supposed to be like Puerto Rican and black.
Yeah, that
this guy is black. He plays Ghostface Killam in the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, him?
Shamik Moore.
He's also in The Get Down.
The Get Down. He was he was technically not Grandmaster Flash.
He
was Grandmaster Flash.
Yeah.
So like he is solid. So solid. But like I'd be down for him to be Miles Morales, but he's a good actor. But so Stranger Things, Black Kid Caleb, Laughlin.
Or him, or the little kid from Blackish.
Miles something. Yeah, Miles. Yeah.
He's getting older in age. He's starting to.
Yeah, because he can grow out his hair, and he doesn't think about that. Show doesn't even really need dread.
I'm just gonna wait. You talking about the tall brother or the little one?
The little one.
Okay. I still think of him as like a little dumb kid.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, you think of a little dumb role.
And all of a sudden, like watching, like When did you get a mustache?
It's like,
How old am I?
like, hey y'all, you better back up. Y'all better back up, growing up fast and shit. But that, so like it could be a thing, and like with this whole renaissance happening, I'm looking forward to people rediscovering these shows that were like, some of them had 2 seasons, and like, why did they get canceled? Because nobody wanted us anymore. UPN went under. WB like was burnt out.
Got bought up by CBS.
Oh yeah, they got bought by CBS. So after that, I was like,
Yeah, they canceled a bunch of shows.
So like, I'm ready for the Steve Harvey show to be on Netflix or Hulu.
That'd be
something.
dope.
You know what I want? I know I'm black. I know I am.
Do you? Wait, are you black?
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
What I really want...
Muslim on Saturdays?
No, what I really want is... I love Black Lives Matter, but it just feels like... People forget what the Civil Rights Movement was about, and I feel like they're like, oh, Black Lives. It's like, yeah, but it's about like non-whites. Really, it's about like this,
all people of color.
Like other people's cultures, and like you need to bring all that in. All those other TV shows that get canceled because they weren't PC, like they weren't white enough for.
They didn't have the mainstream appeal, which is one thing they always like to stamp on. And I agree. There's so many shows, especially Nickelodeon and Disney. They were putting pelts in the mouth. Dora the Explorer, they were putting pelts in the mouth with that shit. You know, like, but you know, yeah. Well, everything, you know, to a point was doing good, and then SpongeBob SquarePants happened, and everything else got wiped clean. And the only show that's still on is SpongeBob SquarePants on Nickelodeon.
I hate that show.
We had so much diversity on Nickelodeon at one point. We had all that Keenan Kel. We had Jimmy Neutron. We had Hey Arnold. We had Doug. We had Angry Beavers. We had a list of shows. We had Kablam. We had a list of shows, and at one point it's like SpongeBob's taking off. Everybody wants this movie. Everybody wants this merchandise. Cancel everything else. Just keep rerunning SpongeBob SquarePants. Same thing happened to Disney, but not as fast.
No, Disney has this weird thing about like
they tap on the gas every now and then for shows.
Yeah, like we had the Famous at Jackson, Fillmore, The Weekenders.
We had That's So Raven,
That's
and then
Raven.
Corey's House.
We don't. That's not a thing.
That's not there, like as a
reruns and Smart Guy was on those reruns. Yeah.
Smart Guy.
And then like,
and then it died down a little bit, and then like.
You get this new renaissance.
Shake It Up happened, and Zendaya was a thing. She was like, I'm gonna split, and then they're like, wait, no, please stay with us another year. And she's like, okay, if y'all want me here, I want to be executive producer on the show. I want to have a black family representing different things that all shapes and sizes of black families deal with, and I'll be done when I'm done. And that's how we got Casey undercover. And then pretty much right after that was done, she was like, cool. Spider-Man, Euphoria on HBO.
Still haven't watched that. I still haven't finished. I watched the first episode with you. That's just because I really thought someone's dick was gonna come out at some point on that show. I feel like it is.
Later.
I feel like it is like season finale.
It's one of the not even.
Season finale would be like
episode
today,
like 3 or 4.
What are you talking about?
Like episode like 3 or 4. Like episode 3 or 4. Because that show goes into some stuff.
Did y'all see the list of shows that are canceled this year? They got canceled.
Oh, so many
that
shows
are coming back.
That aren't coming back?
Yeah, there's so many.
One
shows.
on here is from Netflix. Dear White People. You ever seen that?
Finally. Finally that show got canceled.
I thought they only had one more. I thought they only had one more season. Then
I think it hit 5 or 6 at this point.
They did 3 seasons, and they had one more.
They had one more. Yeah, this is gonna be the last season. It says 4 seasons.
Oh, 4?
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as it does
they were just about to get into the Black Illuminati. They said that.
Oh yeah.
At the last,
so that's the thing.
I haven't seen it. I stopped watching it.
It was like it's gonna flip, like Dear Black People.
Because if you watch like the movie, I was just gonna talk about the movie. How the movie works is like, oh, white people are racist. They don't want to be racist. But then the movie is like, also these black people are talking about some really racist shit. And so no one's really right in that movie. Even the ending is just like, okay, they had a blackface party out of response for something you said and did earlier in that movie. That's the only reason why
you said.
Yes, and did. She did a lot of stupid shit.
Well, yes, she did.
Which led to that.
I'll say this. I like the casting in the show more than the movie.
Ooh, it's funny because like half the cast from the movie is in the show.
I know. But like the lead for Sam, I like the lead.
Yeah,
no. The only
It's
one
the
that was.
first couple episodes of Dear White People.
Yeah.
It really is.
I think I like the actress they cast for Sam in the show more than Tessa Thompson was for Sam in the movie. But she comes back in.
Someone
she
else.
comes back
Yeah.
as someone else in the show for like an episode. It was
I
pretty
think
good.
for the movie it worked because she was more playing off the. She was being her. Like she how she acts isn't like really what's one for she's reactive instead of being like you know.
But no, the show I recommend checking out some stuff in the show. They talk about gender roles. They talk about different kinds of black people. They talk about mixed kids, like the way growing up mixed and not knowing what side to pick. They talk about being Africa black. They talk about. They talk about.
They talked about the gun. They talked about police brutality.
They talk.
That scene.
It's over like 3 episodes too, and it's really good.
That scene, I stopped watching. I couldn't. I was watching that scene, and I like
watching.
And like you had that one moment of like that happened.
That happened.
That. Like that's
this is a real life thing.
That's a real life thing that happened.
This isn't for play. This is a thing
like that moment he's like, I'm gonna put my hands in my pocket and like
more than you know that happened.
Yeah, it's like I was too much. I've been to a party like that. It was too much. I couldn't readjust. Same way how he can readjust.
Yeah, no.
I couldn't get back into like what I was doing. I was like, I was having a good day, and then that happened. And then that part when he's just like he has the poem, and I was like, all right, I feel better now. I get it. I feel better, but like, fuck.
But like they take their time. They take their time with that stuff, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, they really just like it's not for play.
No, you have to be willing to digest that because it's not just this is entertainment. Yes and no. This is also some documentary type shit too.
Like that one series on Netflix with the 5 boys from New York who had got convicted.
I'm not watching that. I'm not. I remember watching a documentary on that. My dad was watching. I was like, no.
The one guy who played the kid who was like 16 and got sentenced as an adult, who was there just to show up to support his friends. Had nothing to do with anything. When he was being arrested, he just showed up and it ended up getting thrown in question. That actor, bro, he played him as a kid and he played him as an adult. The last episode was just dedicated to the real life person because he went through something different from the other kids. They went to juvenile prison, but he had to actually go to prison for men like that, and that was crazy. Just watching that, bro, you're like, man, that's how. Like the amount of times he was in solitary confinement, stuff he had to deal with as a kid, grown men around you, checking you all the time.
It's rough. It's some good shit though, but it's like people like, I don't know your experiences. Like you do, you just don't care.
Oh, I think it's because I watch a lot of Medea. I don't throw it out there. No, it's. Here's the reason why. Here's the reason why I understand why I don't like Medea. It's the same reason why I don't watch Good Times.
Got it.
Got it. Exact reason why I watch Good.
Got it.
Okay, all right. So you have different black experiences, right?
Yeah.
But only ones that white people really focus on is the one where people are like, yeah, man, times are tough, jazz hands, and that's what white people really focus on.
When you sing and dance and telling jokes.
They will never ever understand like, oh, you guys go through these things. That's hard because they don't that interface cuts out.
Yeah. Case in point. So look at some of the stuff that like Richard Pryor, Chris Rock, Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac, Kevin Hart, things that they say. Look how they're embraced. Then look at Colin Kaepernick, who is hella light skinned, but still black. See how they treated him.
Or D.L. Hughley, for that matter.
Or D.L. Hughley, yeah. Oh yeah, they wiped him
No,
off.
it's just like I understand why I don't like. I understand why I don't like
That kind of entertainment.
that entertainment, but I understand why it's necessary because you get the different aspects of Black lives.
Yeah, get some more sides.
Because you do get the Medea character, you do get the J.J. Walker character, you do get the oppressed, you do get these different sprinkles of things. But I feel like the ones that they watch the most, they want me to do.
Right.
because I'm loud, I'm stupid. I do a lot of stupid shit. It's beautiful. But when a drunk white girl walks over to you in a party and goes, hey, that dance you do, show me how you do that dance. I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm here for a good time. I don't walk over to your girls and tell you guys to shake your booty in front of me. Yeah. So don't come over to me and expect me to like do a jazz hand.
I don't come over to your kitchen and be like, hey, make the potato salad.
See, that's too far.
I'm just saying.
But that's like in the same line. Well, for one, like the problem I have is putting a man in a dress, you know, and using that as the tool. Yeah, but like that's the tool. Like you have to, in order to be successful, you gotta put on the dress. You know, like we're gonna make you.
That was a joke in Hollywood for a long time. For black, still is. I'm pretty sure.
It still
eventually
is.
You're gonna put on that dress. It's like,
I mean, because you look at the young rappers who had to put on dresses. Because what's going on?
Because Eddie Murphy did it.
Yeah, you're right.
It's kind of like it just reminds me of, you know, the buck breaking, you know, like the buck breaking. Yeah, like it's just another form of demasculating man.
Yeah, but that's because I hate to say this.
Yeah, I say it's on RokkTalk.
A person that studies comedy, a lot of times to make things funny, a man in a dress is hilarious.
Yeah, because it's so you can't like. It's
but
different, like that's not normal.
Like if you watch, it's not Hot Takes. Oh my gosh, it's an old movie about two men run away from the mob. They dress as women the whole entire movie. And it's hilarious. Two white guys, hilarious. And has Marilyn Monroe in it. It's a funny movie. Then you skip a little bit forward to Gene Hackman.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah. He's in a dress in a movie because what the producers wanted. He didn't have as a news person, so he dressed up as a woman to get a job. Then you have Robin Williams, he dresses up as a woman in Doubtfire. It's just comedic things. Yeah. But you are right. Usually, those people are well into already established as in white media, like already made media. So,
but for like black people, or like other minorities, like it seems like it's the initiation.
True.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
It's so let's think about it this way. So, Wayne's Brothers, icons of the black community, everything else. Yeah. White Chicks comes out. Okay, being a man dressed as a woman. Okay, that's funny. Over the top, a black man dressed as a white woman. The context and everything, it's just like even funnier. But it's like, okay, but if we did the opposite.
But we made them more funny too.
Say if you took two black women, made them into white men. I don't think that movie would get greenlit by Hollywood. That would have to be some independent shit.
I think it would be greenlit. I just think they would try to. No, they would. They would make it, but they would try too hard.
They would try to go over the top to make it.
Like if you ever watch a comedy by women. They try too hard sometimes.
They always turn.
But like
Amy Schumer.
Yeah, but if you watch what's that? The Insecure, really funny show.
Really funny.
Very subtle, and it's written like a person's writing it, not a woman's writing it. Yeah. And it's like, oh, cool. That sounded really bad. I realize that now. I know. You know what I mean? What I meant by that was, it's kind of they're treating material as people reacting to something.
Yeah.
Instead of like a man writing a woman, and how women are portrayed by men, you get to see how women interact with each other, how they feel, what they're thinking. You get these inner workings that you don't usually understand as a man.
Yeah.
So Insecure is like a really watching like that's funny.
Yeah.
But then you turn to like what's the Bridesmaids. Yeah. Oh, a woman shitting in the middle of the road. Why? But I feel like that about most edgy comedy.
I think recently, remember the writer's strike and everything was going sideways for Hollywood. I think the big thing now, especially with getting representation, there's a big push for female writers in not just comedy but in drama, action, adventure. They're trying to get diversity top to bottom, every side of the ladder, which I think is going to be very interesting, especially for the next generation, like our kids. for like us to watch them and see how they digest stuff. Because it's always funny watching like an old movie, like as a parent now that we watch. Like, oh, it's funny, but then you watch it's like, man, this is dated. We are dated in our ideas. Like, think about the '80s, back when it was just G, PG, and R. There was no PG-13. Like, go watch Ghostbusters, the first one.
Go watch The Graduate.
I've never seen it, but I'm aware what happens. I'm aware. It sounds like something out of American Pie too, because
that's what inspired that movie. You're not wrong.
You're right. You're right.
What do you think is consumed more right now? You think it's more reality-based TV?
I think a lot of reality-based TV is being consumed. If I'm being honest, well, not reality TV. A lot of documentaries left and right. Shout out to Netflix for putting that stuff out like
That's
that.
because it's weird because this documentary's been around since ever.
Oh yeah, ever. But now they're just popping because
People got bored and they're like, you guys know what going outside was like?
It's a Netflix documentary.
I think it's also a psychology tool too, though. Like if you're programming, television and stuff, there's something about going back to something that's familiar that allows you to, ease that anxiety.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like a lot of people who are depressed right now, going back and watching shows which I don't.
You reminisce on the good times. Watching Mo to the E to the Mo to the. I'm watching Golden Girls.
I'll tell you, I was watching so much of Moesha. I know when.
You know what's weird? I've been watching Moesha since it was when it was canceled. I was watching new ones, and I was like, oh, you guys are finally watching it. This is great. I'm gonna go play. I finally got PS4, and I was like, I'm fucking playing video games. Yeah. This is my throwback.
I can show you when Bernie Mac messes up his line. He says, hey, B. He says, hey, B. instead of hey, Mo.
That's right. I remember that.
Yeah, but lines. But man, so like all this stuff's happening. I'm watching everything kind of start to reopen. Like the schools out here in town, they're doing it in phases. They're doing like pre-K through second grade. They're gonna start like in 2 weeks. Third grade to sixth grade is gonna start the week after. They're waiting for middle school and high school. They gotta wait till after fall break, so like October 13th.
I don't like those horny ass kids who go back to school.
Yeah.
They're jerk off in their house.
You see like all the colleges spiking with cases.
Oh yeah, they're all coming back. Well, they're like I'm good. Well, think about you as like 18 going into college. Like I got this. I know how the world works. I'll be fine.
I'm gonna go party.
Party. Like this. That's something made by the man. And the government's like, Stacy, sit down. You don't know what the man is.
Jamal, stop. Put your dick away. Walk away.
Walk away. Shake it. Put it in your pants.
Don't shake. Don't even touch it. Just jam it back in. Just don't even.
Just get in there. But like all this happening, numbers are spiking. Colleges are freaking out. Bars are starting to open. They're trying to do whatever they can to get people in the door now.
Did the casinos call you yet? They call you back?
Casinos are waiting till New Year's Day.
Oh, really? They're gonna wait? I thought they were open now.
They're open, but they're waiting on DJs till like New Year's Eve maybe. So
I am not.
Like we're gonna solely rely on our customers.
I'll be honest with you.
We rely. They want the numbers to be right and everything be good.
They should not open up on the. Why they open up?
They've been open. They closed for 2 weeks and they reopened, man.
And they don't ever
I
close.
work for a casino. I'm not gonna say the name, but I work for one.
Yeah. How's it going? Yeah, it is.
It's like one of those things where I don't love the people there.
Yeah.
But it's like people are gonna get sick again. It's like what are you doing? Stop open stuff.
So they out here, you seen like change.
But they're really clean though. Like you walk in, someone people would like take off their mask or like lick their hands or something and they touch stuff. Security comes out from nowhere. I was like, you gotta go. And like, and the housekeeper comes in, starts cleaning everything off. And you're like, okay, well that's good. It's like half the number, or even less than half. So now you can breathe.
You know I got cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
They're watching everybody.
Even in the bathroom. Nasty bitches.
Come on.
That's what they told you. Sign your pay raise.
I had to move it out.
Is that like the exclusive?
I would have been fired by now. I'm telling you that much right now. There have been a lot of people fired by now.
Yeah. It's like, where are you working? I'm taking a shit. It's like, you playing video games on the phone. So, what are you doing?
I'm shaking hands.
Right.
I shake hands on myself.
Passing time. Terrible. No, so all this happening, you're starting to see some, big figures in the game trying to like give back to the community and everything else. Beyonce started this Bay Good and like supporting small black-owned businesses. She like started this whole network for black-owned businesses to like network, have a place for their business to be advertised for free and everything else. She donated $1 million, partnered with the NAACP to support small black-owned businesses because if we're being honest, that PPP loan and everything else for businesses, like small ones, they ain't getting it. The bigger ones get it. I've been getting it first. The small ones have been getting left out to dry. So these places are closing left and right. In Houston, evictions are starting to happen, and people are like, maybe they're like working, but they're getting paid like $300, and that can't work, especially if you have kids, responsibilities, rent, and everything. People are owed rent like a few $1,000s, and they're just. Police are coming, kick them out, put them on the street. It's like, okay, you can do that. Go watch crime go up too. Go ahead, because it's gonna happen, especially people with kids.
That's what they want.
Yeah, it's been too peaceful out here. They don't like that.
Not enough shootings, guys. Not enough shootings.
I'm not.
We're America, damn it. You do everything better. Shootings, corona, but not schools. We don't educate very well.
We'll defund this. We'll defund the schools. We've been doing that, but you say defund the police.
No,
I'm
we
not
can't.
your ass.
Look, we need people with guns to fight people with guns.
Yeah.
In order to stop people with guns who fight people with guns.
We've been defunding the schools for decades.
And it started with arts, which makes me mad.
Yes.
Like, hey, you know that one thing that calms everyone down? Just
Yeah,
take that
the
away.
one thing, that one creative outlet.
Like, keep all the violent sports. It's a great idea.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine, yeah.
He broke his damn finger. His finger fucked up. Go ahead. Tell him about it. It's nasty.
What the hell was that?
His gang sign. His gang is one. Gang of one.
Gang of one.
Gang of one. Yeah, just you.
I wanted to say something. I don't know where to go with that. Something about if you. The one, the pink one, the stink.
I like that.
But it can't find it because it's never it's going everywhere. She's like, babe, where you going? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know where it's happening. I don't know what's happening. Let me know when it's over. I don't know. But like,
Are we there yet?
Nah.
Don't bring Ice Cube into this.
I'm not involved with him. I'm not in charge of
How's
that.
Apple doing?
Huh? He good. He's fine. He's fine.
How's Forrest Whitaker? Both. I'm sorry.
Both.
Both.
He's dead. Remember he killed him? Black Panther.
But he fixed his eye. They fixed his eye and then killed him off in the movie. That was
fucked up.
That was upsetting for me.
But man, so like all this happening, movie theaters are opening up. People are probably gonna be flocking to those because they haven't had shit to do. They want to just get out of the house. They probably want to leave the kids in the house and just go somewhere. But damn, she's actually young. She's so small.
Oh, yeah,
So
we
little
saw each
girl.
other the other day at
Yeah.
Disney store.
We're going to the mall. I was like, hey, I was like, who the hell? Who the hell? Oh,
I was like, it's DJ Rockwilder in the building.
I was like, what ignorant ass said? Oh, it's Luke. What's up? That's how my mind processed. Who the fuck? Oh, hey.
And I see his wife, you around the corner like,
Who's that over there? You scared little Michelle working at the Disney store.
I did.
Phone and shirts. She trying to be yelling. We yelling. Not here. Not here, guys. Not here.
We saw that 25% off. I was like, hold on, what's going on?
I was there.
See what they got.
They have shit at the store.
They didn't have no Marvel shit.
They didn't have shit. All the stores are like being like reconfigured for like social distancing. They taking so much shit out.
My daughter got me though. She got me for a Baby Yoda and a little set.
That's easy enough.
My daughter, she hustled me, bro. She got me.
That's what they
She
do.
got me for a Baby Yoda and a little set of toys. Like,
Call it a day.
Nope.
she started walking around the store and stuff, just grabbing this and just scooting this
It's
little
not.
set.
It's fucked
My
up.
mom
It's
would
not.
have slapped you in the face for that.
Probably.
Who's gonna pay for that?
Jesus will.
I didn't stop, baby. No, you need to stop thinking.
Jesus will
He's still
provide.
praying.
No, he won't. Not today. No, it's fucked up. I never realized how tall I am until I walk into like a kid's store.
You mean until you stand up in your own house?
Yeah.
This is a big house. You still bigger than this goddamn house.
Yeah, I look
almost
pretty
touched
small
the
here
roof.
between y'all.
No, like being around like oh, these real ass kids. I was like, I'm gonna need one of these kids in the back of the neck.
If you look at this,
I see myself.
you we look like two dads and their son. Like that's what it's like.
It happens. I don't know. We just the uncles, man. We just the uncles. My son has so many uncles. It's great having a large-ass family because he needs help. But like, shit.
His son tried to school me on comic books today.
He tries. He hasn't read any of the real comic books because most of them are not suitable for kids his age. Because people die. Who's our cousin?
What? I'm sorry. How old is your kid again? 7. Okay.
7 going on 17.
I'm gonna treat him to a comic book I like to call Batman No Man's Land. Don't mess him. They gonna fuck him up.
Taylor like,
Fuck him up. And then when he turns, like,
why do you sound like Charles Barkley?
Because it's gonna be terrible.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's gonna be terrible.
Horrible.
No, and then when they're just in the Spawn, so he questions you guys about God.
No.
But the Spawn is a house. What's God doing?
My wife's gonna beat his ass in the street.
Not my ass. Because I'm gonna leave. Like, hey, you guys have fun with
Next
these
time
comments.
she see you, she gonna throw a whole spatula
When is she gonna see
at
me?
your forehead.
When is she gonna see me? I was witness protection, motherfucker.
I'm assuming you haven't seen Captain Boomerang. She gonna put some Captain Boomerang shit, like Suicide Squad.
She can't find me.
She gonna find you.
Not with my skills of fighting. People still looking for me for money.
She gonna go in your house, take your PS4, and she gonna just wait.
Cool. That's not my house no more. I left. Go.
Didn't know we were in sync. Yeah. So last thing I wanna press on. The uprise of OnlyFans. I need to touch on this. Who's this bitch?
oh yeah, yeah, Joe Budden clapping back at
You said that bitch was abusive.
He did. I was listening to the podcast. He was like, I can say this now because we're in 2020 and it's a different time. Bitch, we was going for music.
Who is that?
Joe Budden, the rapper, and his
I know
ex.
Joe Budden.
His ex.
Who's
I think
that?
she was Tahiri. I think she's on.
Really? I can see it. I can see it.
It happens.
No wonder he was always angry.
It happens. It happens.
He said he used to beat me.
Not in a good way either.
Once again, I'm glad I'm a big nigga, because if I was small like Joe Budden, I would have been fucked
Joe
up.
Budden's
by now.
like 6'2", isn't he?
Yeah. You don't wait.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad I'm built like a football nigga. Like, I'm shit. I would have been dead. I got hit with a cookie sheet while washing dishes. Everyone else would have been just dead.
Oh, he got a hard hit.
Joe Budden is also his contract with Spotify is ending, so he only has a few more episodes left.
He got to stay trending. He got to do something. Okay, you got to stay on Spotlight somehow. But no, but OnlyFans. We touched on it a little bit last episode. And like the idea of...
Joe Budden do OnlyFans?
No, yeah, Joe Budden OnlyFans. So like, people making stupid money off OnlyFans. This bitch Bella Thorne, she's been on Disney. She made like $2 million in like a week.
She lied, and now OnlyFans has changed the whole entire regs.
Oh yeah, everything.
Just people who used to get paid like a lot, like daily, are getting paid monthly.
Yeah,
and that's gonna. She better stay hitting.
Oh yeah,
right now.
It's gonna get.
People are getting paid.
Mm-hmm. We're getting paid now. So you watch out.
Can you tip some more and shit like that?
No. It's with some people are trying to utilize it not for shit. Like some DJs are trying to do it where they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna just be DJing ass naked for y'all.
You talking about the man or the woman?
Both.
Okay.
Both. Like I'm not just gonna be DJing.
DJ Jesse Jeff on there?
No, he older now.
He
He's about coronavirus now. Yeah, you gotta think of the young college kid that just started DJing when pandemic happened. I'm OnlyFans. Subscribe now.
The one with the push buttoners?
Yeah, the push buttoners.
They were mad. They wanted their refund.
They can kiss my ass.
No, they wanted their refund from Bella Thorne.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she built like a longboard. I'm good.
But that like.
I don't like her face. I'm sorry. That was petty. It was
But
sorry.
fans only wasn't filming it because it would have set like a precedent and they would have for like refunding.
Ooh.
So now they changed it to for like picks, you can only spend $50.
Something like that, yeah. But the thing is, like, the smart ones, the ones who get paid the most, are the ones who are doing like 15, 20, 50. And stuff like small change here and there.
Yeah, but they
I'm not gonna spend all my money on one.
value for that $5.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
the market, right?
Oh hell no. Nope. It's on my life.
Excuse me. I'm just saying,
Nah,
like,
so all this, it's like, okay, money's tight. If you're gonna be doing the subscription shit monthly, I'm gonna be comparing you with these other streaming services.
my Pornhub.
I didn't say what the hell.
Oh yeah, that video we leaded with last time. You hear that? Oh, you didn't hear the video? Oh, you gotta go back and listen to all that.
God.
Okay.
So
how
like,
we started it.
some people talk about, $15 a month. It's like, well, Disney Plus is $6 a month. You got more content, more shit. Your shit can beat out, Johnny Tsunami. Your shit can beat out Cadet Kelly. Your shit can beat out Gargoyles, Infinity War, Captain America, Endgame. Your shit.
First of all,
your shit. I know clearly this is gonna
first of all,
outlast.
I don't have an OnlyFans account.
I'm just saying, if we're gonna be doing this OnlyFans subscription model, then you have to be held to the same plateau, same level as
What them come out
Netflix,
with
Disney Plus, Quibi, Hulu, Sling TV is shit, so they're not on there.
Pornhub.
I said streaming on TVs and streaming.
Technically, that's streaming. Technically, it's streaming.
So
And
then-
also,
So
it's
you
porn,
said
so
so
what?
that and so who has more content, YouTube or Pornhub? Pretty sure YouTube.
I have no idea. I don't compare and contrast. I don't sit there.
Well, this is America. This is what we do.
So I guess I'll put two tabs open now.
Who has more content? Who has better numbers? Probably YouTube.
Well, YouTube's more family friendly. So
Okay.
that's you.
Ozzy, you search the wrong shit, you gonna get into some dark.
Pornhub.
The hose.
You can never be like, alright, I sat little Johnny with Pornhub for 9 hours.
That's not safe. You can't do that on YouTube either. You're gonna rabbit hole out.
One of my friends, she's like, I let my child watch it, and then went to someone really dark. Now he can't sleep.
Yeah.
Hey,
I was
there is like scared videos, like
Yeah.
teens scared, like to
That's
anxiety going, like
That shit is not good.
It starts with the kids.
it's like an adrenaline rush for kids.
You know what?
They can't stop watching. They're like, I'm scared, but no, I can't stop watching it.
You know what?
I would whoop my son's ass because he be coming downstairs. No, nigga. You want to watch that shit. You said you was grown. No, you ain't shit with us. You want to watch Ghostbusters. We watch Ghostbusters. Now it's done. We watch it in the middle of the day. And you're like, I'm scared. No. Say your prayers. Go talk to your damn dragon, nigga.
Can I show him?
No.
Don't hug me. I'm scared.
No.
Oh man.
When he turns 12.
Yeah.
Or what's that one movie with like the
So let's talk about the
evil,
mom.
what's
I got
that movie that
5 years.
evil Superman?
Brightburn.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Don't have him watch that.
that shit was. Woo.
That wasn't even. This is like my dad and I were watching it with my mom. We told my mom to watch it. My mom's a person who will sit there and watch a horror movie and like, oh, I want to watch it. Let's watch it. And you're like, Mom, you're just gonna leave.
The whole time you're like, oh my god, why are you watching this?
She's like, no. I was like, Mom, it's okay. You can watch it. Dad's like, don't do that to her, boy. I just don't do that.
Don't do that.
There's a scene where it's like, I knew that was gonna happen. My dad knew it was gonna happen. My mom knew it was gonna happen. There's a scene where he picked this dude up from the house. No, it was the part when he came in through the house. He was like, you know that part? I was like, yeah, Mom, you're fine. I was like, Patrick, I was like, Mom, you're fine. Nothing bad's gonna happen. He's dead. Really?
Jackass. Oh, he's dead.
We went to watch this movie called They. It's like the boogeyman type of thing, I guess. I don't know. It's like these creatures that come out of the closets or like under your bed and trap you underneath and essentially kill you.
Don't look under the bed.
Yeah. So my mom took me and someone else that I forgot about to the movie, and she was like, "You ever watch this movie?" And we're watching it. She's getting scared. She's like, "You know what? I'm gonna go get some snacks. Patrick, do you want me to refill your cup?" Yeah, Mom, go ahead. Refill my cup. Cool. You're coming back, right?
She ain't come back. Sorry.
This woman went to go watch another movie.
So I got lost.
Paid for the ticket.
What?
What?
Yeah, because we ain't stealing. We have God. We ain't
She
stealing.
watched 8 Crazy Nights. And took my drink. I'm still left with the drink. Every time.
So yeah, that was a good drink. Good movie.
Every single time. And she went over and she's like, how was the movie? And I was like,
Where y'all been?
I was just like, Mom, how's the drink?
Hey,
You took my drink.
Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry, Patrick. I'm just gonna go back.
Anyway, you did it on purpose. Jack. Oh, Lord.
Upset.
Man.
Hey, new music coming out. Big Sean album. Go check that out.
Who the fuck about
Out
Big Sean?
now. Detroit 2. Hey, when you hear this album title, who was the first artist?
Eminem.
Certified Lover Boy.
Who?
Certified Lover Boy.
Detroit 2?
Detroit 2 is Big Sean's album. It's out now.
Okay.
You can go check that out on all
The
platforms.
artist is Certified Lover Boy?
Yeah, if you hear Certified Lover Boy, who's the first artist that you think that'll be the album title?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Certified Lover Boy.
Is that the person's name?
That's the name of the title of the album.
Oh, that's R. Kelly.
He's in jail.
Doesn't matter. He's still getting fucked somehow.
He got jumped by his cellmate. Honestly, that was the thing. Somebody whooped his ass in jail. That's what you get.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
whooped his ass.
Whooped ass.
He turned the chuckle butter to not much
So,
trouble.
you know. That's exactly what happened in his booty hole.
And your boy Drake.
What about
Who's your
that?
boy Drake?
Drake.
I don't like Drake, so you can.
He's actually trying to trademark that title. Somebody already has it. Some lawyer already has the trademark.
Drake is turning into exactly what I thought he was gonna be after he left the Dassy.
Madonna?
A jackass.
Makes sense.
Oh. It could get worse. It could get worse. It could be way worse.
He's a quieter Justin Bieber. Oh, I'm sorry, no arguments? Cool, thank you. All right, that's my case.
I'm trying to find something like it made so much sense. But I'm trying to think of what kind of ridiculous scandals he's gotten into besides like his son being his son.
Yeah.
Like I said, quiet.
He did a good job.
Quiet means like you don't know about the stupid shit he does. Justin Bieber's like, well, everyone's watching me all the time. No matter what I do, I'm always be looked at as a fool. So why the fuck do I care? Drake on the other hand is like, I'm a rapper. I get away with a lot more shit because I look black.
But he's Mexican.
But he's Puerto Rican.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Let's talk about this in Atlanta.
It's all right.
Don't talk to people like
It's
that.
Atlanta.
Hold on.
He's
In Atlanta.
Mexican.
That's a good shit.
I'll let it
But
Gambino.
but no, like Drake just seems like he probably does a lot of shady shit. And I feel like Justin Bieber does a lot of stupid shit, but it's not shady, it's just really stupid. And I think that's the difference between the two. Yeah, I'm just saying.
I'm not arguing this. Maybe it's possible.
And I hate Drake.
Oh, why? What did you?
I just don't like, I never appreciate the fact that he was like, yo, I'm a gangster rapper from Canada. I lived in a mansion with an underground pool. I was on a TV show for like 9 years. Gangster rap.
He had to start from the bottom.
What bottom? He had an underground pool and a mansion. What bottom you talking
That's
about?
the bottom.
You said I'm above the pool.
Or you could say the bomb was when Jimmy got shot in his wheelchair.
Yeah.
He got fake shot.
That was real to so many of us. So
Now remember when Jimmy got shot? It was like, all the black dudes going down first.
we're like, yo,
No, Jimmy! Jimmy! They shot my dog Jimmy.
pulling
My
out.
dad walked upstairs. He's like, what are you talking about? They shot the black dude off. They shot the black dude in the grass. He's like, told you it was gonna happen.
Told
son."
you. I see your dad saying that. I see your dad saying that.
My dad says a lot of stuff. Like one day I walked in, I just got my hair cut, and had the blackest conversation with my dad that I've had in a very long time. And it was
exhausting.
It was, which chair did you sit in? I was like, what? Which chair? You mean like the number? I was like, yeah, first chair, second chair, third chair. Like, the fourth chair? You know, that's the wrong chair. That was the wrong chair. So, at a barbershop, you have different chairs. Like the first chair is like the greatest, second chair. The fourth chair you never go to. You try to wear that chair the most.
Yeah, that's a dude.
That's a dude you can't do it right.
You're like, oh, you want me to? I got you. I'll wait.
Yeah. And so we had that whole entire conversation because I haven't gone to the barbershop like religiously for a very long time.
You need another hookup. Call your boy.
Like I said, I'm going back to the barbershop. No, I've been going back because this dude, who was also Puerto Rican, but he's from like New York or some shit.
Puerto Ricans, you got.
Yeah, like he cut my hair perfectly last time I went. He did a lot. Sorry. So before you cut my hair, that's when I went. And then the last time I went to the barbershop, he opened up another barbershop, which I didn't know about. So it was just like, okay, I'll sit in this guy's chair, whatever. I came back home, and he was like, where did you sit? That's not the right hair.
That's bad. When you a barber, you can't.
My dad looked at me my parents talked about me while I was there as if I wasn't there.
That sounds like a thing that would happen, yeah.
Just blatantly just call my hair messed up. How's he gonna fix this? Like it was surgery. Like as if I came back from plastic surgery with opposite boobs. Like that's what it was like.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Just saying.
DJ Rokkwilder in the building.
We're not saying nothing.
What you got going on this week, brother?
Crack. I'm sorry.
It don't kill.
Crack is whack. I'm sorry. No, so I am so right.
Sorry, I just had a thought of truffle butter and then R. Kelly. You said crack, truffle butter, R. Kelly.
That's the
R. Kelly singing the song truffle butter.
That's the natural progression. Okay, that's the natural progression of things. No, so this Friday night,
he deserves it.
No, we don't. We have the Friday night function again, and because it's Labor Day weekend, you know, not everything's open still, but we can still party at the house. We have Wifey's playlist, so Pay LaBelle is pretty much curating the playlist.
Oh shit!
So that's the thing. It's gonna be rich.
You gonna put in some challenging mixes for you?
No,
try to navigate.
It's gonna be a lot. It's a lot of Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Bruno Mars.
Club shit.
Oh man.
Just straight up club shit.
No, there's some unknown artists that we found out on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that day.
Too Short, Sweetie. Oh my God. There's Usher. There's Erica Banks. There's Problem. There's some Sierra, 50 Cent, Lil Kim, Kendrick Lamar, Ying Yang Twins, Lil Jon. There's Two Live Crew in here. There's some Bad Baby in here. There's some Pharrell. There's some Ludacris.
Bad Baby.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of shit in there.
There's a lot happening.
That's a wide range, variety of.
Because I'm a DJ, it comes out to points like I'm playing shit like in the car because I want to listen to like new music and stuff. That's fuck the radio out here. And she's like, hey, what's that? I like that. But if she won't even say that, she'll just be like, she'll start twerking in the car. I'm like, I'm literally driving. You like this song? Okay.
Hold on, question. You mean like she's twerking like in her seat, or like she's twerking on you? Like she's just like randomly like.
She's like gotten up, like turned around in the chair, and like asked to windshield twerk. I'm like, babe,
doing demo.
Does not put it past me. I believe it.
I can see it.
She don't give a damn if my son is in the car. She's being extra. It's like, Mom,
I can see
your
him.
seatbelt. That's not safe. Yeah, it's not safe. Sit your ass down.
It's not safe. Come on.
It would be the most. She'd be extra. I don't know what to do anymore. This is my life. It's fine. I'll be okay.
We got that mix coming up.
So that is coming up. That's gonna be tomorrow. So September 4th. 9 p.m. And then if people need another fix, I'll rerun it on Labor Day, because a lot of people have that day off. Well, for the people that went back to work and stuff like that, they have that day off. Yeah, you work for the man.
Work for the man.
Yeah. Elon Musk looking ass. But yeah, so all that's happening, and then places are starting to reopen. They're trying to reach out. I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but I have a set amount. Get the fuck out of my face with that. It's exposure shit now.
Try to support local-owned businesses if you can.
Local-owned businesses. Shout out to the concierge in Phoenix. They are great people. Their food is top-notch. They ain't fuck around. There's seasoning on their food. And their bar staff is solid. It's not a big team, but they be consistent. So I like that. The concierge in Phoenix, they dope. So shout out to them. They cool. Shout out to Monroe's Hot Chicken in Phoenix. They are tasty as fuck. Oh my God.
We got a sponsor now too.
We do have a sponsor. So our sponsor, Royal Vibes. Royal Vibes. .shop. So yeah,
basically, it's for the females. They got a female collection now. It's city girl. You got city girl clothes.
I feel like all of these models have a lot of Kleenex in their pants, trying to fill it out.
Yeah, probably. It's a lot of good stuff. You got all of the jumpsuits, the leggings, the tight fit stuff. Some dresses, some t-shirts.
Go out wear,
Athletic fit.
Yeah, going out wear.
Yeah.
Go to the gym.
Go to the gym.
Not to work out, but you go to the gym for the gram.
Oh my God.
Royal Vibes shop is the shit. If you need that stuff
I've been working out very
for
much.
the likes, you're trying to get it for the likes. You're trying to get cute for your TikTok videos, for your branding. Royal Vibes.
You're trying to get you an NBA player, maybe get you a baller.
Play?
Trying to get you a rapper.
One car. Choose your punches like it. Get head, stop, breathe. Get up, check your weave. Yeah. All those steps. The new workout plan by Kanye West. Yeah. It's not new. It's from like 2012. It's great though.
It's gonna be new for you.
Great though. So Royal Vibes, they sponsored this podcast this week. But yeah, besides everything that's going on, everybody be safe.
Yeah.
Don't drink the worm.
Always drink the worm.
That sounds like an STD.
It's the cure.
I know what it is, but it just sounds.
The worm has all of the flavors.
Does it protect you against coronavirus? Is that the right?
It has alcohol. Yeah. So yes, it does.
I don't think so.
Protection against coronavirus.
It's like drinking.
I feel like you
false
lied.
facts, sir.
You lied.
We're gonna get us fact check by Google.
Hi, I'm President Trump.
Drink
the bleach.
Let's drink the bleach. Bleach on the rocks. Gotta go to that Starbucks or that Target. I gotta get that Blue Lives Matter drink.
I seen this marketing strategy is actually pretty good. It said buy, like BYE, and it said done. Buy done, like buy done.
Buy done.
Buy done 2020. I was like, okay, y'all
That's a talking point. Who we voting for?
Not Republican.
I'm sitting in this one.
Not Democrat.
I'll let y'all do.
We vote for the one person who's not being a dumbass right now, which is Joe.
Dwayne the
Rock Johnson.
No,
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
No, it's
Kanye West.
No, it's she's a female politician. Her name's Joe. I forgot her last name. But check out her policies. They actually seem like she would help.
We need to find out who this is.
And she's not trying to challenge. She's not doing popularity contest. She's actually trying to.
Make sure y'all go vote for my mom, Lindsay Robinson.
That ain't her mom.
Look like it.
She just looks like her. We got
a joke in my
head. It was a mess. She running from
bro. Everybody be like, I don't know. Is that Gladys? My mom's Gladys. Is she running for state senate? What?
Nah. Wait. I don't think so. That's what he's like. Are you hiding something from me? Mom, are you hiding some secrets? It's fucked up. Yeah, no. Ice Cube put out his whole thing. He's contract for like Black America and things that like we want and like reform and everything else. And like I read through it, I agree with everything he put there.
Better agree with you.
Yeah. No, there's like a shortened version and then there's like the extended 47-page version. You don't want to read this shit.
Send me that shit. I want to read that.
I'm not reading any of that.
I'll give you the short version. The short version is literally like 3 pages.
Black Lives Matter.
Just use Microsoft Sam.
Treat us well.
That's pretty much the gist. Just like everyone else.
It's like reading the Bible. It's like the gist of it, like be a good person, don't be a dumbass.
Be a good
We
person.
should start Black Lives Matter too. We're not really gonna associate.
This ain't no damn mixtape.
We got remix it, bro. We can't let them just take that narrative like that. Bro, that's the epitome of corporations coming in and just snatching something because it's so trendy. Like, oh, let me just capitalize off this hot trend. And now you fuck up everybody's mental psyche because now you start putting in your information of what this is. Meanwhile, everybody's believing what they like.
That's exactly what
sentiment is.
That's what the whole entire point is, to make sure that, you know, it gets halted where it's at. Everyone thinks when you go to something like Black Lives Matter, like, oh yeah, then why are they looting and rioting? It's like, well, first of all, those are people who are from different states who came in.
He saw that white boy who was shooting a 16, 17-year-old who was shooting. He shot a number of white people. And somehow they were all people who already had crimes. One was a rapist or something.
There was no proof. Apparently, there's no proof behind any of those statements anyway.
Yeah.
That I've heard, like
how specific is this kid? He's a good ass shooter. Like,
yeah,
he shot the criminals.
I think he just wanted to go someplace and shoot people.
It's white on white crime. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
White on white crime.
They're gonna start Civil War II.
Hey, you can tell all lives don't matter, huh? White people start shooting white people.
No, all lives matter. Just not, you know,
all lives matter. Like all lives matter except for
pedophiles, criminals.
Yeah, if all lives matter, then you have to include everybody.
Yeah. But, you know.
Sorry. But no, like, all lives matter, all cultures matter, all ethnicities matter. The sooner we realize that, the sooner we can move the fuck on from this, because I'm getting sick and tired of seeing people get killed for literally nothing, just for being. People getting killed just for being. That's it. I don't care about nothing else. Like, everyone else, they get due process. They get due process. They get taken to court. People are getting killed in the streets. They don't even get a day in court. Like,
I mean, if they're white, they get taken to court.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
We got a mantra here. I can do better, so let's all do better.
Do better. We have to. We have to. Because this is getting sad, and you know.
Yeah. In love and memory and honor of the great
Chadwick Boseman, man.
He was actually. I still can't believe there was like. He stole milk money from me when I was 6 years old. No one's like, there's no stories about him being a bad person whatsoever.
He's
just
like
genuinely
everybody said he's a genuinely good human.
That is,
cancer, kids with cancer.
That's a rare. Yeah, it's a rare thing when a celebrity dies, and I'm just like, actually feel like that person meant something in a way that I didn't realize was actually. Like actually looked up to in some type of way, shape, and form, which is really weird. Because like, I remember watching Jackie Robinson at 42. I'm sitting there watching it, I was like, this one was good. It was not. And the way he promoted it too wasn't like, I'm playing Jackie Robinson. This is an honor, man. He talked about like everything he did for the role and stuff like that. And he got to meet Harrison Ford. And Harrison Ford also loves him.
He's like, he's amazing.
Yeah, like
yo.
He passed on Jackie Robinson Day.
He passed on his birthday.
I like that.
Well, we here, just bullshit like always.
Bullshit like always. This is the RokkTalk Podcast where niggas get together, talk some shit, and you know.
If you don't like it, we don't care.
We're not here for you. If you don't like it, then we ain't here for you. Sorry.
I'm here for you, so I can talk shit about
Lie.
I want to talk shit about people. Petty Eddie wants to talk shit about people.
That's what happens.
It's your boy Petty Eddie from the Petty Squad.
Petty Eddie up in here, Petty Squad. Luke Guapo, DJ Rokkwilder. This is RokkTalk Podcast. Y'all be good. Take a shower.
Wash your ass.
Wash your ass.
Wash your hands. Wash your ass.
Yes, sir. Later.